to kick off for Crest. And the kick is away. And back to the 5-yard line. We'll be taken off by Colin Brady. Brady runs to the right side, past the 20, and sets it out there off the 30-yard line. And Williamsburg is the game. Panther, nice return. Keep in mind, though, here it is only 80 yards, so it is a bit shorter. Out on the field right now for Williamsburg. Starting is Jared Harris. Colin Brady is out there. Nathan Fine, also on the offensive liner. Back at quarterback will be Matt Cheney. Cheney back in shotgun. The receiver out to the left side. He'll take the ball himself and will be stopped by several Crest players. Put on that tackle for Crest with Williamsburg up to the line. Once again, Cheney in shotgun. One back in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. And he will gain maybe a yard. Once again, tackled by several Crest players. He is okay. He will stay in the game. Williamsburg will spread out the offense. Twins right, receiver to the left. Cheney in the shotgun. Lets the pass, steps by to the left side. Has a man, but he will be picked off. Back up. Ty Johnston, the sophomore defensive back. He had that one picked off right from the start. The pass was just hanging in the air. Johnston had it all the way. And Crest will take over at about their own 15-yard line. And it'll be their first offensive possession. That'll be the first turnover on the ball. The ball goes to Williamsburg. Crest lines up. That's the running attack. A handoff. Tries the right side of the line. And gets very little. Panthers running in a 3-3-2 defense back there. Remember, only 8 men on the field. They're going to stack the line there. It looks like they're showing blitz. And they hold off on the blitz. It's going to be a handoff and a round for Crest. Once again, Crest showing right out formation. Pulling the line, tight end out to the right. Johnston under center. Marks out the play and makes a pitch to the right side. And they'll try the right side and will be stopped short. Stopped short by Williamsburg off on the play. Public house is the carry. William was on the right side. He is in the backfield. Offset high. Cheney under center. There's the handoff up the middle, and he's going to be short, it looks like. Let's see where the marker is. Williamsburg sets up a twist to the right, a receiver to the left, no one in the backfield. And he looks like he's going to keep it. Candy will keep the ball. He's shooting 25 and goes to you guys. Nice pickup by Williamsburg. Receiver to the right, no one in the backfield. With Cheney. Cheney will hand it off, and he'll actually keep it for himself. Try up the middle. One thing about 8-man football is there's lots of scoring. That's why I referenced the arena game. You love arena football and like lots of scoring. This is for you. Cheney back in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle, and he's met by Colony-Crest. It will be a first. Clock starts again, 6:47. That's in the first quarter, 8-0 Crest. If you just click on the link, welcome to the football game of the week featuring the West Williamsburg and the Crest Lancers. Cheney with the handoff, tries the left side, the Hummus out, and he's close, and he's in. Touchdown, Williamsburg. And Williamsburg will go for two. Spread out a receiver to the left and the right, tight end. Owen Brady on the right side. Cheney will keep it. He'll look, throws, fires, caught. That's here in Colony, Kansas. Williamsburg Crest, and we're ready for the kickoff. Back for Crest will be Clinton Weldon. And it also looks like Tom Johnston is back to receive the kick. Kicking off for Williamsburg will be Randy Russell. And it'll be a squib kick picked up at about the 24-yard line and quickly brought down by Williamsburg for Crest. You can hear the crowd. They are cheering on the way. There's the snap up the middle. And it looks for Crest. Offense spread for Crest. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Johnston back in shotgun. Superman in motion, Weldon. Weldon gets the handoff. He's got a first down and a little bit more.
Hey, Lucas, messed up.
And Crest looks are going to pass again. Once again, spreading the offense. Twins left, twins right. Johnston calling it audible almost, it looks like. Stands back into the formation. They're going to try. It's going to be a double reverse. Boone has got it. And it will be brought out of Arrow's box. Ball placed at the 37-yard line of Williamsburg. Clock back in motion. 5:03 left. Ball game here in Colony, Kansas. Johnston under center, high formation. He'll look to pass. Fires. He has a man wide open, but overshoots the just overshot him by a little bit. 35 now for Crest. Spread again. Twins left, twins right. Johnston in the backfield and shotgun. And so the man in motion. Boone. Johnston steps back, looks. He's chased by a couple of Williamsburg players. Gets away. Looks. Fires. Caught. First down and a little bit more for Crest. That was a nice pass. And way to move the chains. Crest keeps going. With 4:35 left in the first quarter. Johnston surveys the field once again. Spread formation. Sends the man in motion. Johnston rolls to the left. Looks. Fires. Almost picked off and dropped. Crest goes up to the line once again in an I formation. Showing some different looks, Crest is with the offense. Trying to keep Williamsburg guessing, and so far that has worked. Under center is Johnston. There's the pitch to the right side. And he's going to have the first down tonight. And Crest's offense is looking good. Shotgun formation. Twins to the right, a receiver to the left. Johnston in shotgun. And he's going to look to pass, but he's going to be swarmed by a couple of Williamsburg players. He doesn't go down. He looks to get him the ball. For Crest. A little bit of talking back and forth between the Williamsburg coaches and the officials. again for Crest. Johnston under center, receiver to the right. Weldon in the backfield for Crest. Man in motion. And Johnston will keep the ball himself. He's going to center step to the right side, and he's going to be brought down. Stay home. They want him to hold those blocks. 7 minutes to win on the tackle for Williamsburg on that last play. Offset eye, Johnston under center. There's the handoff. And in the end zone, that's one thing you will see a lot of here in 8-man football, a lot of two-point conversion. Johnston under center. I formation for Crest. Williamsburg crowds the line with the defense. Johnston gets away from a would-be tackler. Throws in the end zone. It's good. 2:54 left in the first quarter. We'll take it from Oak Creations in Williamsburg. Welcome back to the KLFO High School football game of the week. Crest versus Williamsburg. 2:54 left in the first quarter. 16-8 Crest. Hitting Weldon into the end zone with a 1-yard run to make it 16-8. And Crest will now kick off. This is the back to kick for Crest. Undercast and Brady back for Williamsburg. And Brady will kick the ball up at about the 20-yard line. And he's going to be tackled out of bounds. Williamsburg sends a man out to the right. King in the shotgun. He'll keep it himself, trying the left side of the line, and he will be tackled. Cornerback get big yardage. But Crest so far in the early going is looking strong on defense. Receivers to the left and the right. Here's the snap. Pass down the field. He has a man. Oh, what a pass! And so far, he fumbles it out of the end zone. He fumbled the ball into the end zone. Touchback. 1:58 left in the first quarter. It's 16-8 Crest, and Crest will get the ball at the 15-yard line. As it was a touchback, keep in mind the field is shorter, so the distances and the places of the ball is going to be a little bit different. Touchback will bring the ball out to the 15-yard line. Johnston under center, two in the backfield. Nice formation. And there's the snap right up the middle. It's fast, and he's going to gain about 8-9 yards there. From the Crest 24-yard line. High formation once again for the Lancers. Johnston under center. Snap, quick handoff, and he's brought down quickly, no gain. 1:04 left in the first quarter, 16-8 Crest. Johnston under center once again on offset I formation. The handoff, and he's going to get away. Weldon will be brought down to the I formation again for Crest. Johnson surveys the defense. Under center now, there's the snap, a pitch to the left side to Weldon. Nice blocking by the offensive line. Weldon's going to hit Johnston up to the line now. 4 Crest, offset eye. Weldon and Boone in the backfield. Johnston looks over the line. Set under center. There's the snap. Try the right side of the line. First down a little bit more for Weldon. And he'll be brought down by several of the Panthers. Crest will send Fish to the left. One in the backfield, tight end on the right side. They will move back. Another receiver closer to the line. In motion is Boone. Hand off to Boone. He's going to gain almost 2. Nature Williamsburg and Crest at KLFO. It's the start of the second quarter. Crest up 16-8 over Williamsburg. Coach Smith Lancers are leading the way in offense so far tonight. He has to be proud of how well this offense is clicking. Johnson has led Crest down the field for 2 scores. And they have the offense running now. It'll be second down and 8 for the Lancers. Johnson under center, 2 in the backfield. Boone and Weldon. Johnson takes the handoff. He throws it. And Boone will be in the backfield. Weldon. And it looks like Newton. To the right side. Justin, good protection. Slipped away from another tackler. Slipped away from another couple, but he's missed. Justin's luck ran out on that play from the defense. He's able to slip away most of the night, but not that time. High formation now for Crest. Boone and Weldon in the backfield. Justin under center. There's the snap. Tries the middle, gets nothing. And brought down by several players. This one up. Johnson in shotgun formation. Newton, Weldon out to the right side for Crest. One in the backfield is Boone. Johnson surveys the field. There's the snap. Takes a step, feels the pressure, but gets the ball away. Pass or run. You're going to have to get through to the first down and see the change movement. Bring up the first and goal situation. Crest has been able to run and pass tonight. They're going to go in a nice formation. Johnson under center. Boone and Weldon in the backfield. Johnson surveys the field, under center. There's the snap. He's going to roll to the left side, throw to the end zone, has a man wide open and caught. Touchdown, Crest. Johnson has receivers to the left and right, sprint on both sides, has 54 left in the first half. Sees a man in motion, hands it off to Weston. Weston will be brought down.
Point conversion rate.
He gets the ball across the line. It looks like he's 24-8. 9:54 left in the first half. Crest has been rolling on offense all night long through the air and through the running game. Williamsburg will look to try to get back within striking distance with the sixth drive. Back for Williamsburg is Green and Humrickhouse. Kicking for Crest is Edgerton. The kick is away, and it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. And a legal procedure again on the Lancers. Field in great shape. Maybe a little dew starting to form on the field. Saw some slipping out there earlier. Otherwise, the field is in great condition. Great night for football here in Anderson County. And we're ready for the kickoff. Here Williamsburg trying to pump up their players on the field. Trying to keep them in the game. Don't want them to fall down. Hang their heads being down by 16 points. The kick is out and away. I'll be taken by Brady. Brady rolls to the left side. He's to the 30, and he's met by a couple Crest players. A fumble and an interception. It's a true touchdown that's fumbled out. And that's how it puts Crest to another 8 on the board. Cheney with the snap, rolls to the left side, looks, fires, has a man wide open, caught, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Williamsburg! Left in the first half, it's 24-14. Cheney spreads the offense out to the left and to the right. Receiver on each end, he's in the shotgun formation. Cheney looks, fires, caught. Oh, what a hit, but he hangs on to the ball. Just like that, Williamsburg is back to second football game of the week. We're on the road this evening in Colony, Kansas. Next weekend we'll be in Wellsville. Williamsburg just got on the board with a 50-yard touchdown pass. And they kick it off. Fumbled by Crest. And falling on the ball. 23 yards out by about this point in time. We've got a game on our hands with 9:33 left in the first half. 24-16. Lancers over Panthers. Johnson under center eye formation. Boone and Weldon in the backfield. Hand off to Weldon. Weldon tries the left side of the line and will get very little. Sends the man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it himself. He's going to get close to the first down. And he'll be brought down again almost 14 yards. There's a flag.
Stop made by Panther number 11.
The refs are talking it over. Let's see what the call is. Should be a personal foul after a play against Williamsburg. 18 run left in the first half, 24-16 Crest. Justin in shotgun. Sends the man in motion to the left side. There's the snap. Steps back, looks the pass, has all time to throw, has a man open, touchdown! There's going to be a sideline warning against the Wally.
It's only country margin, South Ottawa.
Welcome back. Crest looking for a two-point conversion here in Colony, Kansas. It's the KOFO High School football game of the week. Bob Johnson with you along with Brad Howard. There's a snap, rolls to the right side, tackle missed, and he will be brought down. And it's good. He did get it from 16 Crest.
Oh, that's barbecue. Guy named Tavern in Williamsburg open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner.
Welcome back to the KOFO High School football game of the week at KOFO.com. Crest just put another 8 on the board. It's 32-16 with 8:22 left in the first half. And Edgerton will kick off for the Lancers. And it will be picked up by Hummeltown. It's to their own 30. He'll swoop away from the tackle. Gets to the 35. He's to the 40. And take it out of bounds. And it's been a quick scoring affair with this 8-man contest. Some big plays, some penalties, and some turnovers have been the story so far for this ball game. Cheney's shotgun formation sends Brady out to the right side, one man in the backfield, Hummerhouse. It's a snap. Cheney will keep it. It'll be a loss. He's sacked. Receiver to the left. Shotgun formation, nobody in the backfield. Offensive line gets time to throw. Caught. Spins away, Brady does. And a really positive offensive play for the Panthers. Shotgun formation again. Twist to the left. The receiver to the right. Nobody in the backfield. Both offensive lines have played pretty well so far tonight. There's the snap for Cheney. Cheney looks, fires, has a man. And he's going to overshoot his target. Lefty of the signal. Shotgun, twins to the right, receiver to the left. Another passing situation. Cheney looks, fires, and overthrows his man. It looks like the Crest over Williamsburg. Johnston leads the offense back onto the field. They'll spread it out again. Twins to the left and right. Nobody in the backfield. Johnston overlooks the defense of Williamsburg. Sends the man in motion. Hand off to Weldon. Weldon across the left side line. Gets the first down. Crest looking to put another 6 on the board. Shotgun again for the Lancers. Swings to the left and right. Johnston looking over the defense. Man in motion again. This play, this handoff. Almost here. Send the receiver around. Hand the ball off. It has received big yards for the Lancers tonight. But that time stopped by the Panthers. Johnston back into the I formation. Johnson will keep the ball himself. Looks maybe pinch it. He's going to post the first down.
Well, Johnson, 7 yards on the carry. Brings up third down. 1 yard.
For the Lancers with 5:12 left in the first half. High formation. Johnston keeps it. Gets with the keeper. First down. For Crest. High formation again for the Lancers. Johnston surveys the defense. 4 left here in the first half. 32-16 Crest. Crest looking to put another 6 on the board. High formation. Johnston looks over the defense. Steps up under center. There's a snap. Hand off to Holloway. Touchdown. Packed up left here in the first half. Crest has looked very good tonight on offense. Johnston looks for his man. He's got him wide open to 16. Brad Howard tonight. It's been Crest for most of the evening. 40-16. The Lancers over the Panthers of Williamsburg. Crest just back into the end zone with a 6-yard run, or excuse me, a 1-yard run by Weldon. That's his 4th touchdown of the evening. And that puts them up 40-16 with 4:41 in the first half. Edgerton with the kickoff, Brady left a reception, and he's going to be brought down by one shotgun formation. Sends Chris swings to the right, a receiver to the left, nobody in the backfield. Pump fake, fires, has a man open, caught, and tackle right out of that 20-yard line. Distance, that's the one thing about 8-man football. It's quick, high scoring, lots of passing. By the time it's a football game of the week at KRL.com, Williamsburg just passed their way down to the Crest 20-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10. 4:25 left in the half. 40-16 Crest over Williamsburg. Cheney, shotgun formation, keeps the ball for himself though, and he'll be tackled by touchdown difference. They are driving right now. Cheney, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. There's a handoff, and brought down. Head into the locker room with some positives. Cheney will step up under center. One in the backfield. Hummerhouse. Brady out to the right side. There's the handoff to Hummerhouse. He's met at the line and snap. And Cheney will step up under center. Hummerhouse in the backfield. Brady out to the right side. Big handoff. Cheney looks, throws, fires, caught. For the Panthers with 2:07 left in the first half. Cheney under center, one in the backfield, one to the right side. Handoff and brought down. 3rd and goal for the Panthers. Cheney under center. High formation. Handoff to Hummerhouse.
That is by number 32, Hummerhouse.
And they're going to umpire him, but it looks like he will be short.
23 minutes.
4th down. Cheney under center. Hummerhouse in the backfield. Brady to the right side as a receiver. A pitch to Hummerhouse, and he is in. 1 yard. Makes the score 40-22 with 35 seconds left in the half. Williamsburg going for 2. Hummerhouse in the backfield. Cheney will keep the ball himself. Looks for a blocker.
2-point conversion.
And 2 points.
The Garnet State Children find their place at Ottawa University during the campus, learning about the admissions process, meeting with professors, coaches, and staff, interacting with parents, students, learning about financial aid and scholarships opportunities. Experience Ottawa tomorrow at Ottawa University.
For Williamsburg. And Crest looks like they're going to try to put some points on the board before this half is out. They have swings to the left and right. Johnston in the shotgun formation. Williamsburg's falling back a little bit on the defensive side of the ball with the linebackers and the D-back. Johnston looks, fires, has a man. From the sidelines, once again, going to send out 2 receivers to the left and right. Shotgun formation for the Lancers. Man in motion. Johnston once again looks to throw, has all day, decides to keep the ball, looks to the left side, has some room to the 30, 35, and steps out of that. Johnston leading his offense down the field. It's looked good all night long. Johnston again into the shotgun formation, twins left and right. Surveys the defense, sends a man in motion to the left side, there's the snap. Johnston keeps the ball, slips away from the would-be tackler, gets first down yardage, and 1 probably get 2 a little bit further. Johnson looks, fires for the end zone. But the Rose's out of bounds.
Caught by Weston Holloway.
40-24 in the first half, an exciting first half, an offensive first half. And it looks like it's going to go out here possibly with the bang. Johnston, shotgun formation, brings left and right for Crest. And a discussion on the field with the officials. It is third down and 1 now for Crest. 1 second left, 1 play. Man in motion for Crest. Johnston steps back, looks, keeps the ball, fires, caught! Touchdown! 46-24 barring the 2-point conversion. High formation for the Lancers. Johnston under center. Hand off to Holloway.
2-point conversion.
Going back to replay or whatever you are using to listen to this broadcast, and then re-click on the link at KOFO.com. It will bring you back to the broadcast. Kickoff by Williamsburg. It'll be picked up at Crest at the 25-yard line. And there's some room for Crest. They'll get into Williamsburg territory before left in the third quarter. Crest looking to put some more points on the board. And their offense has been very good so far this evening. High formation, Johnston underneath center. Handoff. And Weston's got some room. He breaks the tackle and he's on his line. Touchdown! Come out, stop him, and get the ball back and put some points on the board themselves. And now they're going to have a bigger hole to try to climb out of. Johnston, shotgun formation, keeps the ball himself, rolls to the left side of the line, has some room, gets him in the end zone. With 11:45 left in the third conversion.
54 Jake Edwards is back on the board. The Panthers are
45 left in the third quarter. Edgerton sets up to the kick for Crest. Billy Brady and Hummerhouse back for Williamsburg for this kick. The kick is up, it's away. Brady will get it at the 5-yard line by Williamsburg. Follows his blocker, there's a flag. And he will be brought down at the 30-yard line of Williamsburg. We'll see what the call is here. We're going to have a hold against Williamsburg. Third quarter. 56-24, Crest over Williamsburg. Shady back in shotgun formation. You've got to think they're going to have to open up the offense if they're going to get back into the game. Big handoff, Shady keeps it. Shady sets up shot now. Swings to the left and receives to the right. For Williamsburg. Shotgun formation. Maybe Russell moves over to the right side. Shady looks, fires, and is incomplete. 10:47 left here in the second quarter. Goes to the right, receives to the left. Shady in shotgun formation, almost fumbles the snap. Pump fakes, fires, and it's intercepted by John Johnston of Crest. And he's got it. He's recovered to the 30, up the field to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Crest! 24 Crest, barring the extra point. High formation now for Crest as they set up after 2. Johnston looks over the defense. There's the snap. Handoff. And they will stop him with the handoff.
Quick country mix, $2.79 a bag. Ratchet tie-down straps only $13, and regular cowboy cut jeans regularly $21.99 for only $17.99. Don't miss out. These prices are only good through the month of October and only at Ursula's Farm and Home in Ottawa.
Welcome back to the KOFO High School football game of the week. There's the kickoff by Crest. 10:27 left in the third quarter. 62-24 Lancers over the Panthers. The Panthers are going to need to get some points on the board quickly. Cheney under center. There's movement. Let's see if they're going to call that offside on the defense. Let's look like to Jared Harrisburg. Not even 2 minutes into the third quarter. Crest gets a couple touchdowns on the board. Williamsburg needs to stem that real quickly. Shady rolls to the right, looks, fires. The ball may have been tipped. And it was almost tipped. And we're going to have to get something going here in a hurry. Shady under center, one in the backfield, receiver to the left side, or excuse me, to the right side. Fake handoff, Shady looks, fired. And it's going to be dropped. Side of the ball for Williamsburg. This is head hanging out there. And we're going to have a timeout. By good.
The best part about the catching Marcella bar is you only have to pay for what you want to eat. And after you take the spin solid, you'll receive the 11th run for free. It's only a Country Mart in South Ottawa.
Welcome back to Colony-Crest with Williamsburg. Throws a pass on the fly, kicked off by Hummerhouse. Will be tackled at about the quarter. Cheney steps back and moves in the shotgun formation. Flings right, a receiver to the left. Cheney under some pressure, looks, fires, and he's going to throw the ball off tonight. 9:59 left in the third quarter. 2:24 Crest and Johnston sets up under center, I formation. Johnston surveys the defense. There's the snap. Ball is handed off to Edgerton.
Run by number 54.
And the offense for Crest keeps rolling along. Johnston surveys the defense under center, representing I formation. Hand off to Edgerton again. He's got room on the left side of the line. Tries it. Breaks through a couple of tackles. He's brought down at the 5-yard. Post another 6 here. I formation again. Johnston under center. Gotta wonder how much longer he'll be under center. Handoff. Quick handoff. Up the middle.
Number 20, Brandon Newton.
And let's see. We're going to call it a touchdown. Brandon. Point conversion. 8:50 left in the third quarter. I formation now for the 2-point conversion. Johnston under center. Surveys. Quick handoff to Newton, and he'll be stopped. There was a bump.
The end of the ball for the Lancers is number 58, B.J. Colin Brady, Lucas Hummerhouse.
Coaches and staff, interacting with current students, learning about financial aid and scholarship opportunities. Experience Ottawa tomorrow at Ottawa University.
Welcome back to the KOFO High School football game of the week here in Colony. And there's a kick. The kick is going to Colony recovers. Edgerton with the kick.
We don't have a quarterback.
Johnston back out. There was pressure. Maybe they might pull him out. He comes back under center. High formation for the Lancers. First and 10 handoff. And Weldon's back in the ballgame for the Lancers.
Run up the middle by the second down and
Second down and 6 with 8:23 left in the third quarter. There's a change at quarterback. A little confusion.
Number 45.
Miller, the sophomore, under center. Pitches it out to Edgerton. Edgerton slips and falls. He'll lose the 4-yard line. Miller under center. Edgerton in the backfield. A pitch again to the left side. Edgerton hangs on to it. It looks like he's going to lose it. And he's brought down for a big. Williamsburg has 3. Crest is quite a relatively clean game. But you do have to expect bringing in the backups if you're going to run into some of those issues like that.
Direct snap to number 13. Neil Johnson.
Game, so this will be a continuous running clock now. Snap to Brady. Brady's not the line of scrimmage. Gains about a yard, but he's through the Panthers. You'll never see before Michael Lewis, so I think Colin Brady is under center. A pitch to the right side to Hummerhouse. Hummerhouse is met and Johnston back under center now for Crest. High formation, handoff, given to left.